inside.
And it's Paul with the ball for Boston. Trailing by 2. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Collins, and it's Dick in at the 2 spot.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Paul goes in, makes it off the glass. Paul's got 5 now.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Collins, a screen on Paul. Here's Jerome, defended by Paul. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here we can check out the story for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And the Celtics making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Grady Dick. Up top, DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Caruso sets the screen for Monk. Off target from outside. The Mavericks trailing to the left wing. Outside Collins. Inside, here's Jerome. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Jerome's got his first points of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
First in steals, and they also show up top 5 in terms of fewest turnovers per game. That's a great stat to be in the top tier in.
And at the top of the league in steals, their defense has gotten everyone's attention this season. You know, Greg, it's amazing how much energy they put into their D. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. There's a screen. Monk for 3. Collins grabs the miss. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Jerome. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Stolen by Collins. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Count the basket. And now a 3-point Celtic lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
DiVincenzo passes to Hachimura. Collins looking around. 5 to shoot. The Mavericks pull it in. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Jaquez outside. Caruso grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Hachimura kicks to Monk. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hey, if you're going to foul Monk, you need to wrap him up. I mean, when you don't, he finds a way to get the ball in the basket.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Collins. Antetokounmpo comes in for Hachimura. And Halliburton subbed in for Alex Caruso. Free throw drops for Monk.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfect fitting role players.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best look.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Davis. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. He's right around 17 points a night and 6 rebounds. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about it is he gets great position, then uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tice with a screen on Davis. And Tice throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Collins. Jaquez against Monk. Jaquez bounce pass. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Free throw drops for Monk.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And Monk drops them both.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Pass to Jerome.
Remaining in the first half.
To the inside. Jaquez, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Collins checked in for Daniel Tice, and Collins subbed in for Monk. Then for the Mavericks, Clint Capella comes in for Collins. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Collins. Still scoreless. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Halliburton against Fox. Pass to Grimes. 1:16 left now here in the second. Bangs home the trifecta. Grimes has got 10 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's tipped. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points his last outing. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. And good that time. He's got 6.
Boy, that little bit of contact, no problem for Halliburton, especially when he's locked in on finishing at the rim.
Fox, a screen on DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Halliburton against Fox. Now, here is Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Inside. Fader on the way. That one misses.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front, up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, John. It was a back and forth first half, but you've got the lead. How did you get it?
Nice mix. You know, the first group came out and we had a solid half, lit up a little bit, so I think our bench guys came in and gave us the needed minutes, finished out the half strong, and we got the lead going into the next half. So way to finish out the half for the guys, for sure.
Thanks very much for your time, John. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hey folks, are you as excited as we are? Not possible. Lots to catch up on in the first half. But first, let's examine the power rankings as the season winds down.
Look here now at the Mavericks. Not a lot of games left. They're definitely a playoff team. Question, can they contend for a title?
Well, I suppose that's why they play the games. Certainly they have an opportunity to make some noise. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast. Getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
says the Jet. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Antetokounmpo out there with John Collins. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Allen. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Now, here's Collins. No scoring in this one. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Fox. Halliburton, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Collins. DiVincenzo with it. Lets it go from 14.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Fox from outside, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Grimes, defended by DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Celtics. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Just 4 to shoot. Sweet move. Wow, Giannis with a strong finishing shot.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, powers through it.
And it's sent back by Allen. Giannis outside. Back to Halliburton. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 9.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Let's get loud, fans, for Celtics Entertainment.
With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Mavericks, number 1. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Both clubs really playing a suffocating brand of defense, sticking to the opposing ball handlers and really taking it away. I mean, the steal numbers are off the charts.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 11. Pass to Hawkins. Fox against Halliburton. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Fox.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
Fox against Halliburton. Giannis outside for 3. From range, Giannis takes it.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fox against Halliburton. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
On the wing, Giannis. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Hawkins. Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title, but whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Hawkins against Allen. Pass to Davis. The 3 ball. Oh, Davis showing his range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton against Fox. Outside Collins. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Allen. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Capella with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Celtics with the lead. Antetokounmpo passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
How about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Monks checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Mavericks also with a sub. Jerome is checked in. Mavericks trail by 3. And here is Fox. 13 points in the game. For the tie. Rebounded by the Celtics. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Grimes. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, this is really the challenge of trying to defend Davis because not only is he tall and smart, but he's gotten stronger. He typically blows through contact and draws fouls.
That one is no good. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. Communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes for his teammates.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Celtics. Paul comes in for Halliburton. And then for Dallas. Zach Collins checked in for Clint Capella. And Dick subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Grimes. Davis with a screen on Caruso. And Davis throws it down.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Mavericks making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Here's Champagny. He's guarded by Collins. 46 seconds left to play here in the third. Collins, a screen on Paul. Down low. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Hachimura comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Chris Paul.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Here's Grimes. Monk defending. Collins, a screen on Monk. Here's Grimes. He's off from three. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Celtics. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the five for Jason Kidd right now. We've got De'Aaron Fox. Collins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Champagny in at the 4 spot. Fox against DiVincenzo. Halliburton for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Fox against DiVincenzo. And Fox gets it to go.
Handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
On the wing, Monk. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. It's tipped. A pass to Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, he's really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
Fox hits them both. And so Monk will bring it up for the Celtics. Hachimura setting the pick for Monk. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fox against DiVincenzo. Pass to Collins. Now Jaquez. He's covered by Halliburton. With the fadeaway. And that one is good. That's now 8 points for Jaime Jaquez.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Now, here's Halliburton. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
Fox passes to Jaquez. To the inside. It's stolen by Tice. Hachimura kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Hachimura. And it's Tice in the corner. Sinks the triple. And the Celtics lead by 1. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Boston?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
DiVincenzo finds Monk. Pass to Hachimura. Unloads from 13. Drained for 2 points.
Hachimura really thrives in that mid-range area.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Good on the triple. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
DiVincenzo passes to Monk. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Some changes for Boston. Jared Allen's checked in for Daniel Tice. John Collins comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Giannis is subbed in for Monk. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Halliburton against Fox. Over Halliburton. Fox, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Fox against Halliburton. Now Hawkins. Rocket 6. Halliburton against Fox. Over Halliburton. Fox, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Halliburton a screen on Hawkins. Here's Young. Hawkins with the rebound. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Over to the left wing. Fox against Halliburton. Fox, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Oh, they get it back. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. A pass to Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that is a crafty move by De'Aaron Fox. He really knows how to get himself to the line.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1.
Shooting for Dallas. De'Aaron Fox.
Both shots good from the stripe.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Giannis passes to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Fox. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the middle. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Inside, Capella. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Giannis kicks to Halliburton. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 12 now in this quarter.
Big-time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
That was something to see.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Goes up on the high post. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And that's Fox saying, I'm the top dog here. If you need a big basket, you come to me.
First personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Fox hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ballgame.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Punches hit home.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a fierce shot blocker.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Grimes. Rebound by the Celtics. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Quentin Grimes. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Tyrese Halliburton.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
It drops.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Do it. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Pass to Grimes. Fox from outside. Laces one from 3. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So it's the Celtics now. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Tyrese Halliburton.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost
that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Jan.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.